And the Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think
breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Voorhees. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Duggar. It's complete on the right side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's Lawson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Give to the running back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Wide open downfield. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Going for the goal line. And he's got a touchdown. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
it's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Blue Hens offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll run the sneak for it. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. The Blue Hens have this offense rolling.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. He'll do it himself. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single snap.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Makes the grab.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that 1st down.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He's got an open man. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting a sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. He gets a block. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He's got it on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. To the air, it's Duggar. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. And he's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here.
Slams into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Scrambling away. On the move at the 30. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Keeps it on the draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Wants to go up top. Keeps it going. Got it in the middle. It's Tyree. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Caught near the sidelines, he'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Gain of 5. Second down coming up.
Dropping back, it's Duggar. Caught over the middle, it's Baker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap, it's Voorhees. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working that left side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running back searching for a hole. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He'll toss it. Fights off a defender. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Miles. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
For the offense.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Off the RPO, complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Delaware. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over Arkansas State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, We'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Duggar. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Runs through the tackle. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. The run from the shotgun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And that's good enough for first down.
Quickly complete. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
Second down.
Back to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. The Blue Hens get it past the sticks. Now from the 40, it's first and 10.
Good enough for first down.
He'll do it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Red pass, it's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Safety kickoff.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Duggar. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Touch pass on the right. Powers through the defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're dealing with a second and long. Here's the handoff. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Now, fourth down. Number 98 on to punt it away.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. How about that pass rush coming up with a third down sack and forcing the punt? He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game.
The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Blue Hens are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Lofts one high and deep. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Gonna run it. It's Miles. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the counter. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. To the air, it's Duggar. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air, using the quick game. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. It's a draw. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
First down for the offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field.
For the offense.
Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking for a deep end. Hits him in stride at the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by a field goal over Tulane. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Gives it on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That is no good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Tosses it incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The Blue Hens want to move quickly. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.